The Dead is the final story in James Joyce's Dubliners. Many people think of it as the greatest story in the English language. It takes place at a party on the Feast of the Epiphany in 1904. And it doesn't change much from year to year, but on this particular night, something goes off a little bit.
Let us toast them all three together.
To get into this mansion, to absorb this fabulous Joycean story and experience it from the inside, and eat the delicious food, and just hear the music. It's full of music. I think anyone would be crazy to stay away.
My favorite thing of doing a show like this is where you actually do break the fourth wall and you become a part of it. So the idea is that you are actually a real guest at this home, but you're also a voyeur.
It's a lovely, lovely evening in the theater, and it's lovely for the actors because the audience is another character.
To dive into the dead, not just from a distance be reading a book, to actually be a part of it, to be a part of history, that is quite rare.
With people involved, even though they're not talking, it's still changing the dynamics of the situation. So you have to be very well prepared.
I think it was a much more formal time, so making sure that everybody had the finest of everything and that the finest was taken out for the day, that the house was sparkling with Christmas and with music, because for Aunt Kate, music really is at the heart of everything.
So Gabriel, I think, starts the evening thinking that everything's going to go pretty well. He's celebrating the holidays with his aunts and his wife, and he's someone who I think at the beginning of the story pretty much knows who he is.
Do you remember what that means?
No.
More is the word for sin.
By the end of the night, he ends up questioning everything that he believed in.
Gretta is married to Gabriel Conroy. They've been married for quite some time, have children together, but there's a bit of a Cold War going on between the two of them. Spectators are swept up enough in Gretta's story and Gabriel's realization that they do have a bit of a catharsis, and they do think about their own relationships and think more deeply about who's close to them and just how well they know them or not.
Audiences can certainly expect a feast, literally and figuratively, but also just in terms of the splendour of the occasion, obviously the setting that it takes place in, the costumes, everything is just absolutely top-notch.
It's so family-oriented where people get to sit down, enjoy a meal together, enjoy dancing, enjoy dinner, music. It feels like we've come home again.